First Alert Weather.
Good morning, Jeff Roper here on the top of the world and need to know what's going down. It's going to be slightly cooler today. We got some bright conditions to begin our morning. Winds will be a little less than yesterday. We'll be clocking 10 to 20 miles an hour rather than 40 to 50. We'll have a brighter sky, a little less cloud cover. The front that came through here stirred the winds up. Put a little shower chance around here, maybe water the garden. Is going to catch on Bear Lake this afternoon, may kick the winds up around there, but it is just on the last little corner of our state. It's 63 degrees in Idaho Falls, so we're above normal for the time of the day that it is, and we'll see temperatures above normal as well. It's mild in Pocatello, 72, and about 59 in Driggs. It's in the 40s into West Yellowstone and on up toward IP, and they're around Sugar City, around 63 degrees. So we're at 53 in Salmon, and we've got the front connected to the low that is pushing out of the four corners and heat into the deep south and the southwest. Below the front, we've stirred up some action and putting some water into the Great Salt Lake and the Cache Valley, and down around where that fire started in that campground accidentally yesterday. That's a mess. I hope that water's helping them out there. The wind certainly will not be, and that's what this front had did to us yesterday when it came through, started stirring things up. The cooler air is back behind it, so in the wake of that, we have some breezes this morning out of the south and the west at about 5 to 10 miles an hour, and they'll continue into the afternoon. I'll break this thing down for you hour by hour. It's going to be sunny. It'll be breezy today, and about 4 o'clock you get the last little whip, the whip and nay-nay of that front, and it catches on the Bear Lake part of our region, and that is into Utah, Garden City, Pickleville, on up toward Paris, and into Bern and Montpelier. So you're going to feel the breeze this afternoon. I'll wait for this forecast to go down at the bottom of the screen, and you can see what we're talking about here. This is about 4 o'clock this afternoon, so there's a risk of a thunder shower here as it crosses the path and gets there pretty quick. The sunshine and some bold heating for us, and that's going to help fuel some more possible showers to the south on into Wednesday. But around here, mainly hot winds and more heat as we head toward the end of the week. We're going to see some more bold temperatures, well above normal for this time of the year by about 10 or 15 degrees by the time we get toward the weekend again. And we're talking these triple digits, so it's perfect timing. The winds this afternoon could pick up. There we go, around Bear Lake and Montpelier with the gusts as that just that little crack the whip on that last little bit of the front. But most of us will have 10 to 15 mile an hour winds today, and that'll be a big cut down from yesterday's 40 mile an hour burst that came through there. They were knocking over semis in Utah yesterday. I don't know if you saw that along 15. But the winds really caught hold of them. So here's the hour-by-hour forecast for Idaho Falls. We're in the mid-70s by 10 a.m. At lunchtime today, probably pretty good to have lunch outdoors. Can I get 2 non-smoking outside, please? 82 at noon. It will be closer to 90. The lower 90s will be the high for the day today. And then we cruise into the forecast for Pocatello, where we're going to be in the mid-80s by 11 a.m. and we'll be in the upper 80s by noon and lower 90s into the afternoon. I don't know why that map at the bottom covers that up either. That really doesn't suit me. It will be sunny, breezy, and cooler today, and winds will be out of the southwest at about 10 to 15, and we're looking at low 90s, maybe even just the upper 80s for some of us in the Inner Valley. It'll be 84 on into Driggs and Jackson, 89 in Salmon, and down around Bear Lake toward Montpelier, be about 87 degrees. Now, over at Napoleon's house, it'll be 92 for the afternoon, 93 for Pocatello. All right, take a look at the 8-day forecast. We're pushing those low 90s into mid to upper 90s by the end of the week on into Salmon, and bright conditions today with less cloudiness and still some 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. So it will be toward 100 degrees by the end of the weekend. So tick-tock, let's get ready for some more warm weather around here. Get your plans ready and make sure that you're taking care of the pets and the kids and the old folks and the air conditioning. It is nice when you can get these 40-degree mornings and let some of that air in, but you got to shut the door. you don't leave it open all day. You got to trap the air. I'm telling you, it's like going hunting for rabbits. 93 in Pocatello, and then mid 90s, and then 100 degrees by the end of the weekend. This is a long, dry stretch, folks. So no, fire danger is present, and so is heat danger. 90s and then mid 90s by Saturday and Sunday, closer to 100 by the end of the weekend in Idaho Falls. Now a sports update.